There's a story of a young man who used to love to play golf. Every opportunity he would get, he would go in the backyard and he'd practice his golf swing. Of course, being so close to the house, he wasn't allowed to use a real golf ball. He had a practice ball that was made of plastic. It was hollow, filled with a lot of holes, so he could hit it as hard as he wanted. It wouldn't go very far, couldn't really do any damage. But one day, when he thought that the house was empty, his parents were gone, he went to his room and he went into his dresser drawer and he pulled out a real golf ball that he had been saving for just such an occasion. He went into the backyard and he teed it up. He was waiting for a long time for the feel of a real golf ball. And he swung, and you guessed it, he sliced it, and the ball went straight to his parents' upstairs bedroom window. And it shattered, and just as it shattered, he heard a blood-curdling scream from within, and he realized that he had been wrong about the house being empty. He immediately ran into the house, went upstairs, went into his parents' bedroom, and there was his mom clutching her face where the glass had cut her. And he immediately burst into tears and said, "Mom, what have I done? I could have killed you." And his mom, through her own tears, put her other arm around him and said, "It's going to be all right. It's okay." She knew at that moment that what that young man needed was to know that it was going to be okay. He didn't need to be punished. He knew that he had done wrong. He needed to know it was going to be okay. Many of the problems in this world are caused by people who need to know that it's going to be okay. They know that they've done wrong, but they don't know where to go. What that mom showed that young man was what the Bible calls grace. I want to share with you a verse in Romans chapter 5, verse 1. Listen to this. "Therefore, having been justified by faith, we have peace with God." You know, we may not have peace with our neighbors. We may not have peace sometimes within our own family. But Paul is saying here is that there's one person we can always know that we have peace with, and that's God. We have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ, through whom we have access by faith into this grace in which we now stand. Now, I want you to notice here, he says that we are standing in grace. He's not saying that we are standing on grace. So if I tell you I'm standing on this floor, that conjures up one picture. But if I tell you that I'm standing in this room, that's a totally different picture. Grace is not just a foundation that we build on. Grace is an environment that we live in. So we can know, because we have peace with God and because of Jesus Christ, that we are enveloped by God's grace. So everywhere that you go today, you can know that God's grace surrounds you. Go and make yourself a great day.